What's going on, peeps? Senior Jesus Believer here, and welcome to another episode of Undoctrinate. Woo! Antichrist is ramped it up today. We got some headlines and some images that, wow, peeps, wow. Well, scroll along with me, and let's go through this. We'll start here at the top, though, and looking at the little female angel agenda they're pushing there, not to take away from what that lady's activist works were for indigenous folk up there in Alaska. But yeah, they're still trying to push a female angel agenda. Go look up female angels in scriptures. It's not good. So the first article we come to, Christiansburg man donates 10,000 of lottery winnings to animal shelter. We have $1 million animal shelter here in the New River Valley, but we don't have a human homeless shelter. Wow, peeps. But then again, scriptures do clearly state that there would come a time when men would worship the creation more than the creator. There you go. Next one. A Girl Scout calls out link to palm oil industry and child labor and Girl Scout cookies. So, of course, palm oil is probably used in Girl Scout cookies, and, well, it is linked and known for exploitation of child labor, peeps. So there you go. Yep. Remember that next time you bite into one of them Thin Mints. I'm so glad I stopped purchasing them things. Thank you, Lord Jesus. Next article. What do we have here? Oh, vegan meatless meat, because that is such a thing. It's not, peeps. It's not. It's not. Just call it what it is. It is sorcery and witchcraft. It's sorcery. It's sorcery. You're doing all sorts of this magicianry work. I don't even know. Magicianry is not a word, peeps, but I don't care at this point because, these people can come up with this idea that there is such a thing as meatless meat. I'm sure my magicianry word is a little more legit than the idea of meatless meat. Come on with it, peeps. Come on. Antichrist spirit at work right there, because it probably takes more resources and environmental damage to create this sorcery than it does to actually just have a farm and raise cattle and whatnot. Yeah, it's labor intensive, but whatever. It's probably a lot less destructive to the environment than this garbage. So the next article. Unfortunately, I cannot scroll too far due to the article that's right below it. So I can go about that far. How Liam whatever won the heart of Henry VIII. So right here's the Antichrist spirit pushing the adultery agenda on your brain, as the very first line that you're sure to see is wooing the King of England away from his first wife. And this comes from National Geographic. What does National Geographic even have to do with that nonsense? I mean, so obviously National Geographic serves the Antichrist spirit. There you go. Agendas, peeps. Agendas. I mean, gosh, golly. I pray one day y'all can see all this. So now for this next article, I have to go really fast and then scroll back to it. So that's about as much as you're going to be able to see, because I refuse to let the Antichrist spirit push their agenda. But this popped up on my newsfeed, peeps, and it is sick and it is disgusting, and it comes from Dazed, which is probably an Antichrist publication. I'm quite sure of it because they're putting this article out, which, you can see down here in the caption. It says found cult acclaim. But yeah, it's a very deviant imagery on there. So yeah, that's what's been popping up on my newsfeed. So I can only imagine what's popping up on y'all's, peeps. And I can tell y'all right now, all it is more Antichrist agenda. More Antichrist agenda. Kind of like the angel at the top there. I pray you find your walk with Jesus, because this world's going to hell.